think I took decontamination.
Oh, hey, there's that bulge I was talking about. Never mind, we're good.
Better put some clothes on.
No, no.
Much better.
Oh, no, no.
Let's just go ahead and forget that ever happened.
What's good? It's your boy Twiz. Boy, do I have some news for you. Due to a leak from a Redditor known as Vape This Bro, we have evidence that there is going to be a new Harry Potter video game. And we're not talking about a mobile game or some side game where you kind of wave around a wand. We're not even talking about a Lego's Harry Potter game. Listen to me on this. This looks like it's going to be a full-fledged AAA masterpiece set in the Harry Potter universe. Lol.
Going there to get.
Spider-Man just slaps his nuts up on the thing. He fucking teabags the building.
What the? Oh,
What the
that was
hell?
not a Sable guy.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Definitely not a Sable guy. Time to
Wait,
go.
no.
Spider
I know
nuts.
something.
This is a game that should have been made years ago, but we're finally getting it now, so we can't complain. Now, it's not confirmed, but the reason this is very believable, because he actually leaked a video along with it. The video supposedly was set to be watched by a focus group to get their opinion on it and the direction of the game. We don't know when the game is set to release. It has not been announced. Some people are saying it's not going to come out until the next console generation. I actually disagree with that. I do believe we'll be getting this on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. However, it might be very similar to what we did with The Last of Us and also be available on the PlayStation 5, assuming it comes out in 2020. So you say do all the tricks on the way down? All right, here we go. How do you do tricks again? Oh, flub. I don't know how to do tricks, Turtle. He's just diving. There it is. No, stop diving, you mo- sucks. All right. Ah! I just killed everybody. That's style. I expect it to drop around the fourth quarter of next year if they are already working on this. This is going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and watch some of the clips of this. I'm going to try to break down what I noticed about it, and we can talk about the potential gameplay mechanics and mechanisms in this game. And you can definitely tell it's a leak because it looks like it was recorded with somebody's phone on the low key. Obviously, they were not meant to record this or else it would have been higher quality, which further makes it look real. Because if this was fake, they could have very easily had a more high quality video for us. For them that uses low-key side camera phone recording, they are really going out of their way to doctor this up. And if you look at the graphics, if you actually look at what it's supposed to look like it looks really good AAA quality. So somebody spent a lot of time working on this to basically turn around and fake it. And like I said, I'm not gonna say 100%, but this isn't the first time a leak has come true, but this is the greatest evidence I have ever seen of any leak. I'm gonna stand behind it until you can actually give me proof that it's false. Ames hack.
There are opportunities to
Huh.
like
Hacking it. I wonder if it still works.
They were arguing, now they're dancing. Look. I think the drugs kicked in on the one on the left.
Nice moves.
No, they're not. Those are not nice moves. That is what we call a seizure. They were not kidding when they said you can customize your own wizard. I think a lot of us have imagined ourselves inside the Harry Potter universe. We all claim our own individual houses already. Slytherin for the win, by the way. So let's see here what you can do. So it looks like you can change between male and female. You also have the ability to change your hat. Or what do you think that hat symbol is? Maybe that's how you choose your house. Not sure here. It says here, if you look at the top menu, it says face color, skin color, and eye color. And eye color, look, you can choose between a brightest green, red. So you got a plethora of eye colors you can choose from. I'm not sure what that scar symbol is right there. It might literally be scars or extras. And it looks like you can choose your spirit animal. I'm gonna guess that's what that is. As you can see, it is indeed fully open world, open-ended. The character is walking along the streets. You also get transition, and he's walking to the woods where he's about to meet some type of fantastic beast. I wouldn't be too surprised if we see other castles, dungeons, maybe we get to visit other pocket realms. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot more to it, and they're not gonna show it all in the trailer, but this already looks good. I'm already impressed with the sense of scale. Look how big the buildings are compared to the people. Look how big the world is. If you're a Harry Potter fan, I feel like this is the Harry Potter world that you can actually get lost in, and I expect expect people to spend plenty of hours exploring the world and uncovering all the secrets, and I would not be too surprised if J.K. Rowling herself does not hide Easter eggs in here that will reveal stuff in the other books and the other movies and more Harry Potter material as well. There is definitely going to be a lot of Easter egg hunting in this. And you can also tell the world is going to be decently large, otherwise they would not need a world map. That's cool. What actually impresses me more than anything is if you look right ahead of you, you see a little cursor. One cursor seems to be your aiming cursor, the one on the small right, but the bigger cursor seems to be the waypoint system. I really appreciate it when 3D world games make it very clear to see where you have to go, because a lot of games you kind of get lost. The characters in the game will say, hey, take this path to the right or take this path to the left and then go here, but they kind of leave you guessing. So it looks like in this game it's going to be pretty easy to go from point A to point B. As long as you're near the location you're supposed to be in, looks like there's going to be a waypoint to always guide you in the right direction, so we don't have to worry about getting lost. And the type of games that tend to employ this mechanic are the games that are story rich. They don't want you to get lost, because getting lost and figuring out where you have to go is not part of the core gameplay. If for this game to basically rush you from where you want to go without trying to pad out the time by allowing you to get lost, that tells me this is going to have a decently rich story, or there's going to be decently rich game mechanics to actually keep you engrossed in the game instead of spending 10 minutes walking around in circles figuring out where to go. That actually piques my interest right there. I like how they show off the lighting in this port right here. Obviously, this is still an early release trailer, so the graphics are not finished, the lighting system is not finished. But since the Harry Potter world has the Lumos spell, that is a staple in the Harry Potter universe, and it's all about using your wand to shine a light, pretty sure there's going to be more areas in the game where this is a necessity, and because of that, I'm pretty sure their lighting and shading engine is going to be top notch. At least I expect it to be. As you can see, using magic outside of combat is definitely going to be a thing in this game. You can clearly see him using his wand to move around the books and papers. I can only assume this is being done maybe to solve a puzzle or to unlock something. So this is an idea how the gameplay is going to go. It's probably going to be a mix of combat and puzzle solving, but using your wand to solve the puzzles, casting various spells and moving things around your wand. Think Zelda where you have to stand on a block, but instead of standing on a block, you have to push the block with your wand. We'll probably see some puzzles along that line. This clip right here is going to show the amazing amount of detail that's going to be in this game. Look how the debris of the door shatters and falls everywhere. That's a lot of physics calculations right there. So this is going to require a very optimized engine. This is going to be on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and perhaps the PC as well. No, it's definitely possible, but it requires a very good studio to pull this off. And if they are capable of actually doing that in real gameplay when the game releases, that means there's probably a lot of other high-level, highly graphical and optimized scenarios. Like imagine flying on the dragon and just seeing the dragon scales shake and shimmer with the wind as it flies. Imagine the distance draw they'll be able to pull off. If they can make that happen in the main game, they'll be able to do a lot more graphical things as well. And we already seen the lighting earlier, so it does seem like they're paying attention to that amount of detail. I also want to point out, you can clearly see that the goblin is dead. He has a knife or something impaled through his chest. So this game is probably going to have a lot of violence, and there's going to be more death and perhaps murders. So as far as how's the core game going to play, as well, we already know it's going to be open world, but it also looks like it's going to be a 3D type brawler. What I find unique about this, take games such as God of War or even the new Spider-Man, games that we can compare this genre to. Those are both melee type games. Sure, Spider-Man can shoot out some webs, but for the most part, he gets up in your face and fight. In this game, we can clearly see there's a cursor where you're supposed to aim your wand. So that's going to be a nice little mix-up, because most 3D games like this require you to run up to your enemy and press the square button repeatedly. Looks like in this game, your main priority is to stand back, aim with the right stick that I assume, the right analog stick, and press the spell button to cast spells. There's also dodging and a lock-on system to go with it. Although this is fairly standard for 3D beat-em-ups, it stands out in the fact that it involves primarily ranged combat. And here you can clearly see there's a lock-on mechanic as well as dodging. So like I said, it's going to be a fairly straightforward 3D type brawler, but it's going to focus primarily on ranged combat, which is good. So how do I feel about this game? This trailer has me very optimistic for this game. I think the Harry Potter universe is pretty cool, and I've been wanting to play an actual good game within that world, and not just the mobile games and the cheesy crap they come out with. So this is a game that I feel like the Harry Potter fans have been waiting for a long time. My concerns, however, a game of this magnitude, if this is actually a good game without being loaded with microtransactions, I wonder, is this also going to be a console exclusive? Those seem to be the only games that can actually release and just be a good game. without any side monetization added to it. But at the same time, maybe the primary purpose behind releasing this game or creating this game is to cause more buzz around a future book or movie. That could also be the reason they're gonna put so much work into it and promote the hell out of this game. We'll have to wait when we get there. Obviously, as I hear more rumors, as I get more news on this game, I will keep you guys informed. But with that said, I'm your boy Twiz. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Laters, y'all.